What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another reaction video. I'm Inde.
I'm Ollie.
And today we're reacting to the Wilkos, the Steve Wilkos show. That's how you say his last name, Wilkos?
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 Wilkos.
I seen some recommendation and I was like, yo, this looks crazy. Baby murdered by her own mother. Pretty wild. But look, let's get into the video. Hope all you guys that are watching this video is taking care of yourselves. Let's get into the video.
Early this year in January, my niece called me and said the baby wasn't breathing. So I'm at the mall, which is about 15 minutes from her house. By the time I get to her house, the baby is still there. There's no way I beat the cops and ambulance to the house if the baby is not breathing. They should have took the baby to the hospital immediately. I wouldn't call my family first if I knew my baby wasn't breathing. I would call the ambulance or the hospital, because at the end of the day, your family can't bring the baby back. When I got to the house, me personally, if they taking pictures, it's a crime scene. From the look of it, you are guilty because you didn't do what you were supposed to as a mother. Keisha's ex-boyfriend was supposed to be at the house, but at the end of the day, even if he was at the house, I still wouldn't want nobody like that around me if I don't know you. She was only with him for a month, so you don't know him. So when the cops basically called her to the detective office to question her and ask her, what happened or whatever, and tell her, what the baby suffered from and all that, I don't think you should have called him to give him notification what they told you. You should have let them went and got him, but you gave him clarification to up and leave, so he up and left and been on the run ever since. They said the baby suffered from broken ribs.
Damn.
She was suffocated and internal bleeding. The baby was only 13 months. A 13-month-old having broken ribs, being smothered, and
bro, that's so
basically being tortured. No child deserved that. And I think deep down inside, you should have been careful about who you have around your kids, period.
What
Not
the
just
fuck,
did
bro?
her baby die, but she got her other child taken away because
that's crazy. The baby looked just like her.
But
that's so fucked, dude.
When the baby actually got to the hospital and they interviewed both of the kids, the other child had handprint marks around her mouth as if you were shutting her up. So they felt like the other child was being abused as well, so they took the other child.
Why even have kids then? If you gonna do this, what the fuck? Like, why though?
That's what makes me want to cry.
Like, why even have a kid if you're gonna do that shit?
Some people
like willingly.
just...
They willingly had more than one kid. That's so crazy. She was only 13 months. Like, bro.
It's like a year.
You might as well just give her up for adoption. That's like that's fucking, that's crazy, bro.
I put it in foster care until the investigation is done. To me, she seemed stressed, but it don't seem like you're really worried. I feel like she hiding it. Either hiding what happened or you trying to cover up for him. Either or. I hope the lie detector proved that she's telling the truth, because...
wait, they taking a lie detector test for this shit?
But like, how could you look at your own baby that looks exactly like you
Then do that.
and then do that? I don't get it.
Wait, they're taking a lie detector test to figure this out? Them lie detector tests are not... They're not good. They're not like a reliable source. Because all you gotta do is keep calm. And a lie detector test.
If she was the only one at the house, they said the dude ended up missing.
And he went on the run.
Then obviously it's both of them. They both need to be in jail. Like, they don't even need to be on this show. They need to be in jail.
Right? What the fuck?
That's gonna let me know what type of person you are. You'll choose a man over your kids.
Cashel, that's your aunt on the tape. How do you feel about what she's saying?
I feel like she's lying.
What is she lying about?
about me not knowing him I only knew him for a month. Then talking about I called them. I didn't call it ambulance. I called them first. I feel like all of that she's
But
saying
those significant things. I mean, we're not here about how long you actually knew the guy or who you
I'm
called.
here to clear my name up because I'm tired of people
This
keep
is
saying
about
stuff.
your 13-month-old daughter being physically attacked and being killed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Yeah.
How long did you know the
For
guy?
like 3 months. 3, 4 months.
Okay. I mean, you know, it's so hard to hear a little girl being tortured that way and losing her life. Like, what was running through her mind? What was she thinking? How fearful was she when this was, and this is your daughter. Tell me about the day your daughter passed away.
I mean, the night before, both of my kids was fine, you know. They ate. My other daughter got her hair done, you know. But when it was time for bedtime, I got them a juice cup, put them in bed, turned on cocoa melon. And, you know, I gave them a juice cup, they laid down. I had the door on the crack. But my ex-boyfriend that night, he was acting weird that whole night. Because he had went through my phone and found out I was talking to somebody else. So he was just acting weird that whole night. I mean, my kids was in bed, so, you know, we was going back and forth for a little bit. You know, I had a little drink, you know, and then I went in my room, I was drinking. I shut my door, had my door shut, playing music. And then after that, he texted me, you know, asking me to throw his black out the door, but he was acting weird. After, you know, I took it, gave him his black. After that, you know, I was in my room still drinking a little bit. And then I ended up getting in the shower. And then after that, he was on the couch. So I went out there like, you know, what's wrong? What's wrong? Like, what's wrong with you? You being weird. You had been acting weird the whole night. And he was like, because this, that, third, he finally said it. He went through my phone. I'm like, why did you go through my phone? Like, why did you go through my phone? You never got your feelings hurt, this, that, and the third. So then after that, you know, I left him alone. I went in the room. I went to sleep. The next morning, I woke up. I overslept. I woke up around like 2. Usually my kids come wake me up. They come wake me up in the morning. They didn't. So as soon as I jumped up, I looked at my phone like it's 2 o'clock. Kids. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I jumped up. I ran in the room to my kids, and I see.
Yo, that lady was not buying the story. She's not buying this story, bro. She's not fucking with this.
Because
It do not add up.
if you have any type of like motherly senses, you would know if your child was being murdered in the next room.
Oh yeah, right.
So I don't know. Like I don't get it. Like you would know if you don't. If like babies wake up early crying for their mom, right?
Yeah.
Especially a 1-year-old is gonna cry if she wakes up and don't see her mom.
Mm.
So me personally, I wake up to my phone alarm. Like if my phone alarm doesn't go off, I'll wake up before it even is supposed to go off because I'll be like, that's sus, right? Like I need to get up for work, you know? And I'll be like, oh, it's not time for my phone alarm to go off. You know, it's still early in the morning. So how do you not even wake up thinking like, why has my child not started crying for me?
Right?
Like,
Or
especially till 2 p.m. is just...
shit sounds oversleeping.
It sounds
until,
weird. 2 p.m.?
Bro, even if this is the story, bro, she still needs to get every child that she has left taken from her.
Yeah, because
What the
how
fuck?
does that even happen? And how do you sleep with a man around your kids like that? That you don't even know like that. That you know is tripping over you, first of all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, that's just...
This shit, I don't know. This doesn't sound... I don't know.
I jumped up, I ran in the room to my kids, and I seen my daughter just laying there with her eyes open.
And then how did you find out your daughter had passed?
Well, when I went to the hospital, and I first walked up, and they came out, and they was like, you know, she's going. I'm like, what do you mean she's going? And then after that, I just broke down, started screaming and hollering, and I broke down.
And when you found out, they told you that she was killed.
Yes.
What was your reaction to that?
Well, I went to the police station like 3 different times, and they finally told me, like, when the paperwork and stuff came in, they finally told me she was murdered. I'm like, what do you mean my daughter was murdered? And she was like, your daughter was actually murdered. How did you think she passed away? I said, in her sleep says or something, because my daughter, my kids went to sleep perfectly fine.
In her sleep?
Now, your aunt says that the police, they were telling you that she was murdered, and they interviewed you, right? Why did you then give your boyfriend or ex-boyfriend a heads up?
I never gave him a heads up.
So your aunt,
She was lying.
she's,
Yes.
well, she's not lying, or maybe she's misinformed. I don't know. What, your aunt's not really lying about anything. Is
She gave him a heads up?
About some facts. But,
What the fuck?
I mean,
And my thing is, why is she so like adamant that the aunt is a liar?
I know, right?
Unless you were feeling guilty about it. Because if anything, the aunt is trying to be on your side.
Right.
You know, she just wants the truth because things ain't looking too good.
Nah, this shit sounds
I feel like if you were accused
weird.
of killing your baby, then you would have a whole totally different approach and reaction to this, rather than just sitting and calling her a liar.
How old is she, bro? Cause like, ain't no way she older than. I ain't gonna, bro.
she's concerned, one,
What the
about your daughter that's still living, right? I think she's, you know, devastated that she lost her niece to this manner. She's not lying to hurt you, is she?
It seemed like she is. You said that I did this, I posted this, or this, that. You don't know what you're talking about.
I never said
I don't
you
want
did
nothing to do with you. After this, after I prove my point, I don't want nothing to do with you because I didn't do nothing. Not with my kids.
I
And
never.
I'm gonna prove it. I'm tired of people get saying I would never hurt my kids. I would never do anything on my kids.
No.
I would never, ever in my heart, do anything. I love my kids.
Is there any level of you that believes that your niece had something to do?
No, I don't think she had nothing to do with it. I'm not going to sit and just be like, you know, we all find boys that we like. You get what I'm saying? But really deep down inside, you was already grieving that your mom passed. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't fully grieve right. So you went to look for a man.
Right.
You found the man. Okay, we all find men. If he was abusing you, what makes you think that a possibility he wouldn't do nothing
Well,
to
I think a
your
lot of
kids?
mistakes were made. One, when you bring a guy into your house, or you know whatever the situation may be, when you bring a partner into your house that's violent, that should be a red flag to, you know, that person has to go. They can't be violent in my house with my children. All right, Cashel, you came here, took a lie detector test. Did you witness anyone physically abuse your 3-year-old daughter? You answered no. Do you have direct knowledge as to who caused the injuries to your 3-year-old daughter? You answered no. Did you ever hit or strike your 3-year-old daughter, causing a mark or bruise on her body? You answered no. Did you ever cause deliberate physical harm to your 3-year-old daughter? You answered no. Did you witness anyone physically abuse your 1-year-old daughter, causing the injuries that led to her death? You answered no. Do you have direct knowledge as to who caused the injuries to your 1-year-old daughter? You answered no. Did you ever hit or strike your 1-year-old daughter, causing physical injury? You answered no. Did you ever physically abuse your daughter, causing suffocation? You answered no. Did you cause the injuries that led to your 1-year-old daughter's death? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and they came back that Cashel told the truth.
Oh. Damn.
Sorry, what is she doing?
So what the happened?
I think the boyfriend did it.
No, yeah, of course. But damn,
But
she
at
didn't
the
know.
same
She
time,
was a
like,
suspect.
even if
Nothing,
the boyfriend did it, she's partly responsible because you're the one who let him in your house and around your children. And if you know that he was hitting you, obviously
I mean,
to really say to your kids. If you don't know somebody, you should never have them around your kids.
She's responsible to like. She's responsible to like the public view, but in a legal term, like she can't go to jail for none of this.
Yeah, you can't, but like
that's fucking tough though.
In morals wise, that still makes you a bad parent.
No,
to let somebody like that around your kids.
Of course.
Like based on morals. Because the law isn't always moral. Right. But in this situation.
Sheesh, man. She's going fucking crazy right now though.
Everybody get it! I would never have told you! I'm dead!
I mean, she probably felt guilty.
Right?
I swear! Ah! You! I swear to God!
Where's she going?
She's leaving.
Over. No, nobody wants to kill me. I've been telling people for so long. I would never do anything to hurt my kids. I love
She bleeding?
Was she bit herself?
I hope this helps you,
Thank you so much, Steve, for
and
helping me.
I hope that you can rebuild your life. It's not easy because, you know, you lost a daughter and you're trying to get the other one back. I do hope that whoever did this to your daughter.
He did it, and they didn't go get
But
him.
my whole thing is
And I,
walking around.
and I hope he gets caught and he's brought to justice, because
Okay.
that's the only thing that's left to, you know, for your daughter, is that the person that did that to her is brought to justice. The things that we talked about on stage, moving forward, you still have your daughter. Hopefully, you get her back as her mother. But you cannot make the same mistakes that you made in the past.
Right.
When you get in relationships, you gotta go slow.
Yeah.
The first time they exhibit violent behavior, they gotta go. You can't drink when you're taking care of kids.
But it wasn't the drinking.
It didn't, but it didn't help.
fully grieve
But
over her mom.
But I'm saying that night, if you're sleeping till 2 in the
That's still the drinking though.
you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, move forward.
Especially
make
can't
good
drink
decisions.
when there's a violent
don't
person
want
in your
to
house
change
around
that.
your kids.
Good luck,
Right.
you guys.
Thank you.
Sheesh. That's tough.
Well, I feel like she definitely learned her lesson.
Right? I didn't realize that she was being abused too. So like, then you know that he hitting you. What do you think he gonna do around your kids?
But to sleep while somebody like that is around your kids, just...
That's fucked up. I hope they put him underneath the jail and they find
Yeah, I
him.
hope he goes to jail.
Right? Cause
That was bad for her, but
that's fucked up, man.
it's like, yeah.
You gotta watch who
Sometimes
you
in life-
bring in your house.
Yeah, sometimes
you
in
have
life,
kids.
you gotta learn a lesson a hard-ass way like that. But,
Yeah.
you know, gotta be careful.
Right. But look, that's the video, guys. Let us know what else you guys want us to react to. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. We'll catch you on the next video.